go. Okay, we are live. Okay, guys, why don't we go ahead while I'm starting to pull up chat so that we have chat in the background. Just talk about where we left off last time with this. We are in the middle of a cave known as the Tomb of Decaying Saints. I guess it's not a cave, sorry, it's a tomb. A catacomb, a tomb, above ground sort of pyramid looking thing.
Like a ziggurat.
Yes, there you go. Looking like Machu Picchu, pretty much.
Mm.
So we're there. We've made it past the Bridge of Faith. We've made it past the Cannibal Bandits. We just finished out the Puzzle of Water. We've received one of the tokens of water, one element token, which you guys retrieved from the last time by solving the riddle. Luckily, before you decided to just drop down to the bottom, which I was very happy you didn't try to do that. I have had people do that in the past. Um, and currently, we're standing outside of the riddle block puzzle that you just finished. And before we start that, let me just go ahead and let me get us up here, your channel, make sure we get chat going. Okay, 1 second. And currently, okay, there we go. Oh, I'm coming in a little bit low. Oh, no, 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 I know what it is. I have my volume turned down. Wait, is it my volume on here? Oh, yeah, I have the volume way turned down. Okay, good, 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 good. Aaron, hey, what's up, guys? All right, let me pop this out, pop out chat. All right, now we need the secondary window to capture it. All right. Window capture 2. What are you doing? All right, don't be okay. You can't go outside, bud. We're not opening the door. I'm sorry, bud. My cat wanted to go outside. I mean, on the lanai, he doesn't ever actually go outside.
Is there a link to the Roll20 set up already?
Yeah, I already got. Oh shoot, yeah, I didn't post the link to you guys. Yeah, wow, that's a great job, Scott.
Yeah.
I'm just in here. I'm like, gosh, where is everybody? Okay, give me a sec, guys. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, and
Properties. Let me just get this set up first, and we'll be good to go. Where is it? How come I'm not? Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay, that's weird. Looking at it from a different angle. Wait. Why isn't my chat showing up? Okay, that's weird. It's not recognizing pop-out chat. Let me. Man, someone is blasting music in my neighborhood. That's really rare. Let me try again. No, really? Okay, maybe I've got to open this up. Let me check. See if that changes anything. Oh, what? Okay. Usually, okay, I'm capturing the window, but it just called itself YouTube. Usually it's like YouTube chat when I try to. Okay, that was weird. I've never seen that before. The label was different. Okay. I've never seen that. Okay. Usually if it says YouTube, it means the actual YouTube video, and I don't want to capture my video in my video. All right, here we go. Okay, now we need to get you connected to this. Let me get you guys the link. Whoops, no, I don't want to do that. All right. Oh, whoops, that's wrong. Okay. All right. Oh, wait. 2 of you are already in there, right?
yeah, I just jumped in.
Okay. Oh, Deco, sorry. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, I hear him.
Go ahead.
Maybe I just
There
picked the
you
wrong.
go, you big fluffy muffin. All right. I thought they always had it in settings. No? All right, give me a second here. No, it's not in there either. Map. All right. No, I don't see it there. Switch to that. Whatever link you guys use, can you post it down into chat? I still need
I just usually have my window up still.
Oh, you just had your
Oh,
window up
shoot.
still? Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, that's the way I usually do it.
Well, can you just send me that link still, anyway? Maybe it'll connect me to the game.
Let's see here.
Hold on, yeah. Usually when I go into settings, it has that as the first option to get the link. Oh, copy game link. I got it. Never mind. Sorry. Okay, I kept
You,
running
you,
past it. All right, here we go. Here we go.
all right, all right, you got it, Scott.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
All right. Enter. There we go. Okay, I just posted it in the TTRPG channel. You're good to go.
Cool.
All right. Awesome. Ugh, cat here. All right. So, I'll just continue to just describe what's going on and stuff. You've got the hallways lit by the ever burning torches, like the same type of thing you guys had going on when you got your first torches. Sorry, Deco. Sorry. Okay. Um, Down the hallway, it's lit up in the areas that you have walked. Farther down the hallway, it hasn't lit up yet, so it seems like it is um, accessed or initiated by your presence being in the area. Um, there is a long decorative rug that lines the whole hallway, which you can see drawn in here. And that does seem to be well worn by past pilgrimages made to this little ziggurat. And what you were pretty much told had happened was that the reason pilgrimages aren't made here anymore, if you remember, it was because it had become corrupted. And it was corrupted due to the fact that someone had created a tomb shifter from the dead that lingered there still. And that's kind of the big bad. Otherwise, I think we're all good. And we can proceed as you wish. I do need to
So we
see.
just got the blue orb, right?
Yeah, the
Yep,
water
yep,
orb.
yep. That's what you got.
Hell yeah. Okay. I'll let you guys pick where you want to
But you
go
gotta
next.
think I'm still injured, so I gotta somewhat hang back a little bit.
Oh, you are injured still?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You have a couple hits taken. Um, I don't
I guess I
think
should look at mine too, right?
we haven't done. No one's done. You guys still got some healing potions and stuff like that, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah. You don't need to use that yet, but um, why? What? It doesn't even say anybody subscribed. Why did that play? I don't get it. Usually that only plays when someone subscribes to the the Twitch channel. I'm not sure why that just played. Casey,
I was
The
doing that yesterday too.
yeah, but actually I saw people were usually it'll tell me on my chat that someone subscribed to the Twitch channel, but this time it didn't say anything. That was weird. Um, okay, whatever. I will have to check. I need to get that. I took the software off that did this, but I guess apparently what happens is it permanently connects via URL. So I got to go and like cancel my account on the thing. I never ever download this. It's the worst program ever. Um, I got to get rid of all of it. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. What are we gonna do? We're all kind of in the hallway here, between the riddle block area and the heading back to the majestic rug in the middle where you killed those cannibal bandits. Obviously, you still have a hallway that has not been ventured down on your right side, along with a secondary door. Actually, let me get my little drawing tool out. Give me a second here. There we go. Actually, let me change a different color. Let's do bright red. All right, so you got a hallway here, and this one we know is still locked. That was the one you guys checked this before and you found out it was locked. But these are pretty much straight open for you to walk into if you want.
hell yeah. Do you want to just cross the hallway, guys?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right, just cross
I'm
the
a little
hallway.
hurt too, but I think I can manage for now.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do that. Reveal area. Okay. Put that back in. Okay, you start to wander into here. Let's reveal it little by little here. Walking in. It takes a little turn around the corner like this. And just like the other place, it does start to slowly get lit up by torches as you walk through. Very inviting. The cobblestone in this area is a slightly different color. It was more of like a marble blue over by the water station. But here, it's more of earthy tones. We're gonna just keep going in.
Yeah, I mean, I'll kind of
Yeah.
cautiously.
All right. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, there we go. All right. And as you get in farther, deeper, 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 um, those earthy tones open up into this more dark reddish crimson tones. And they kind of like start with like neutral sort of, browns and tans. And then like as you get in deeper and deeper, they become like more richer reds and stuff like that. And as you finally get into the final area of the hallway that leads into this room that is fully lit up, the room is like a dark crimson cobblestone. And in the center of it is this big golden statue. Um, the big gold statue is of the mouth of a verm. And a verm is kind of like the equivalent to um, like a Japanese style dragon, but it has like the Western style dragon head. It's not an actual dragon, it's a verm. And it's opened really wide with its tongue sticking out. And it has two big torches that light up. Um, and it says in one of the giant torches. Wait, can you guys see those there? Wait, where's the other one at? Oh, okay, I gotta open this up just a little more. Where does it have that? Oh no, 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 not torches. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Um, wing one. Okay, 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 okay. I see what I'm looking at now. I'm looking at my notebook at the same time, and I'm looking at a different place than it is on the map here. Um, it just says winged one above it. There's a plaque above it, right above its head, and it says, "Winged one, grant a body of blood and flesh, feed thine hollow away." And that's what it says above this giant gold statue of a verm mouth opened up with the tongue splayed out. There seems to be like a deep brown caked liquid all over the floor. Um, and the mouth looks like it's wide enough to like you wouldn't be able to walk through it or crawl through it, mostly due to the fact that there's like actual, um, pretty realistically created gold spiked teeth in the mouth of this thing. If you try to climb over them, it's the equivalent to trying to climb over razor wire. Well, I guess you could do that, but you just take a lot of damage. That's all. Um,
Mm.
and there's about enough room for you to, I don't know, maybe you could reach like a hand in there or something like that. What do you guys want to do?
Mm.
Sorry, can you please tell me what the plaque says again?
Sure, sure, sure. It says Great Winged One. And then below that it says, Grant a body of blood and flesh to feed thine hollow way.
Ooh. Hmm. And you said that there's like a slot to stick like an arm in or something.
It's not an actual. It's not. It's not built for an arm. It's not like it looks like there's like a glove to almost put on. I'm just saying if you were try like if you were to try and enter it, the most that you could get in is like stick your foot in or stick your arm in, but nobody's full body could crawl through without being
I
like really torn apart by all the jagged gold teeth. I say
okay, I see.
gold, it's not actually made of gold or anything. It's not like worth money gold. It's just that color gold.
Hmm.
See
And
here.
below it, like where the tongue is splayed out on the floor, um, it has like a thick caked dried liquid, brown caked dried liquid, caked all over the floor.
Here.
Jesus. Okay. Well,
I'm trying to figure out if there's anything in this room that we're possibly missing that could possibly let us figure out what to do further.
I was gonna say like if you guys are down, we can go try to like take an arm off of one of these cannibals and see what happens when it goes in there.
I'm down for that. Just in case, because like I said, I'd rather sacrifice another. Others' flesh unlike ours.
Okay, if you remember correctly, there is two bodies down in the pit and two bodies laying in the hallway.
All right.
Cool.
All right, so
I
you're gonna
guess.
drag a body back there, or are you just gonna chop off an arm and bring it back there?
I mean, I'm willing to drag the whole thing just so we can have
Yeah.
multiple tries, but
Yeah.
I mean, what do
Yeah.
you think?
Let's just bring the whole entire body.
All right, that's fine. All right, I don't need to make you do any kind of checks. More or less, you would eventually be able to get the body there. So you guys go through the task. Okay, there was two bodies though. I do want to say you got the Indulian, who was a big fatso, and the other guy was a Felkin, who's like he's a little more emaciated, but he's more or less, they're both bandits. They're just from different areas of the world.
I guess we'll grab the lighter one, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
the Felkin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you grab that guy and he's dragged into the room. Now what are we doing?
Before we start chopping this body up, do you have any objections first, Toast?
No objection, but I do have a question.
Sure.
Could I do void sense just to be safe?
Yeah, sure, you can do that. All right, go ahead. And I think it uses intelligence, right? Is that correct?
Charisma.
Oh, charisma. Okay.
Um,
And what else?
so wait, charisma is 9, and here it says charisma plus 20, so it should be 29.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
should have to roll
yeah. So
above that, under that.
okay, so 29 total. Okay, so roll one dice 100. Let's see if we can do this. 76. Nothing quite reaches out to you that is in the realm of void so far. You can't sense anything yet, but you weren't really able to reach out with your void sense just yet. All right, we've got that. Now do we move
No
on?
objection, boys.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. So what do we do? What do we do with this Felkin's body?
Mm, I guess really, do you want to start with an arm?
Yeah. All right. Let's just go in at this piece by piece.
Yeah. We're gonna like take one of his arms and hack it off. Probably what at like the shoulder?
This sounds good. Better
A
safe
little
than
more,
sorry, right?
yeah, a little more length, right?
Yeah. Just in case.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and hack that off. And what, you just toss it in?
Yeah. Just to
All
see
right.
how this thing reacts.
All right, no need to make any kind of rolls there. That's pretty simple to do. Dead bodies don't fight back, so you do that, you throw it in. And as soon as you do throw it in, you do notice very slowly some sort of contraption within the giant statue starts to almost mechanically, or I should say almost like a hydraulic, clamp down on what you just threw in there. And it's And then you see the lights in the eyes of the statue light up, turn kind of an orange, but then go deep red, and suddenly a giant booming cough sound comes out of the closed mouth, and it makes kind of a cacophony of coughing sounds where it's just like a booming loud coughing sound, and blood doesn't actually pour out of the Felkin's arm that got thrown in there because there's no blood in it, and it coughs out all this dust.
Ooh, weird.
And it kind of makes the room kind of like you burnt something when you're trying to cook.
Yeah.
Oh God, like that. And then it opens back up. The lights turn back off in the eyes, and it only leaves enough room again for an arm.
All right, let's throw another one in there.
Yeah, I'm down to try again with the other arm.
The other arm of the Felkin.
Yeah.
All right. You do that. You toss it in. Its eyes light up again. You hear the crunching sound you did from the last time. The eyes go from orange, but then turn deep red. And then again, it starts coughing, and like dust is flying out of its mouth. It's kind of like pouring out the edges of like the small gaps in between its teeth. Even like a little bit's coming out of the nose, sort of snout of this sort of dragon looking mouth. And its eyes go black again. It slightly opens, but only enough to throw an arm in there.
We're running out of arms, man.
Yeah, I mean, if we get down to the torso, and I mean, there's nothing we can really do. I mean, it don't do anything different. Then, yeah, we're going to figure something else out. So I would say at this point, let's go and let's try the legs. I mean, if we don't get anything from that point, we're going to have to figure out another plan.
All right, you're gonna throw a leg in there?
Yep.
All right. You throw a leg in there, bites down, crunching sound is made, more coughing. But this time when the eyes turn red, they turn like really dark, deep red, and you swear you can almost see the face look angry on this thing. And a booming voice behind the cough shouts, "Blood!" Like to the point like you almost go deaf from how loud it shouts. The lights turn back off in the eyes. The mouth goes back up, only for enough room for an arm, and it all goes dark again. Because right
All
now,
right.
dust keeps coming out of the parts of the bodies you're like throwing in there.
Yeah.
Because it's a Felkin, right? Felkins are like already dead.
Yeah.
I forgot about that aspect of them.
I'm starting to wonder now.
I think we're just pissing off this god.
But that's the thing. I mean, what if it's getting pissed off at us because we're feeding it rotten meat?
I mean, you can stick your arm in there.
I mean, we still do got that other corpse that we can try.
You want to try the other corpse?
I mean, let's just go grab an arm off that other corpse and see if we'll get any type of different response. Since this flesh is not completely dead yet.
All right. Do you drag the whole body, or are you just chop an arm off
Just-
from there?
Let's just get an arm with this one.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to try to.
Hold on. I have a question.
Sure.
I have the scroll of unlife. That would bring somebody back.
Well, no, they have to be alive first, die, and then come back.
Oh,
Yeah. You do have. What was the other one you had? Like Soil Speak, don't you?
yeah, soul speak.
Soil Speak won't bring them back to life, but you can speak to the dead body in like small phrases. Go ahead, you can eat it, bud.
To the skull or to the big guy on the floor?
You can speak to anybody who's a dead body. I mean, the statue's not like a body or anything. The big gold statue, that's just a statue. But you could speak to the mutilated Felkin body, or you could speak to the Endulian body. I guess you could shout down to the two other bodies laying in the spike pit, or even the other. There's like a bunch of scattered guts and bones and stuff. They'd have to at least have like a head to be able to speak to you.
Could I command them to sacrifice themselves?
You can't get them to move. It'll only let you ask questions of the dead. It's like speaking to the dead. And you only really get one question because it's your first level in that spell, and then they're gonna just shut up and go back to dead again.
Yeah, Toast. I wouldn't risk it. I mean, not at this point.
Okay,
It's a
go
chance,
ahead,
you know.
toss them in.
All right, so we're chopping off the Andulian's arm and we're tossing that in now, right?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this will get us a better response since it wasn't technically, dead beforehand.
All right, it's a real mess when you're chopping this thing off because it's like a ham hock with like, it hasn't gone into rigor mortis yet, so it's just gushing everywhere. You're making a mess of that beautiful carpet in the hallway. My goodness. But you drag it back, you throw it in there. The eyes light up. They're orange first, they go red, and then this time they go really, really light red. Blood slowly starts to trickle out and fill up the mouth, and you start to see this time when it opens back up, it's much wider this time.
There it is. All right, I guess we gotta drag Big Boy in here.
Is that what you guys are gonna do?
That's what it's starting to sound like we're having to do. Let's go ahead and drag Big Boy in here.
All right, you guys drag the rest of his big boy body in there, and it becomes like a slaughterhouse as you slowly feed chunks of him in. And yes, little by little, the gore just starts to fill up the inside of this thing, and you eventually start to see it like not it doesn't seem like it's like falling into grates or like slowly being steamed away. It almost seems like it's just being absorbed into the statue somehow. And eventually the eyes go from lighter red to lighter red until they finally turn like a nice white, peaceful vanilla color. And the mouth is finally fully open. Give me a second here. And it's open enough that you can walk back through here. And it looks like the rib cage of the giant worm. And back of the hallway, you can see a sort of gradually fluctuating red, pink, white, sort of undulating strobe effect, and the same sort of globe that you got from the bottom of the water elemental brittle.
All right.
And so the thing just like opened up into this hallway.
Yeah, it completely opened up. The mouth, seems pretty satisfied until finally the eyes went white. It fully opened up wide enough that you could easily just walk in. Even the lower teeth on the grill of the giant maw of the statue lower down into the ground, and it's just an easy, safe way to walk on through.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna waltz on
Yeah.
in.
Yep, go grab it.
All right, you have no problems. You can get in there, you can grab it, but
Yoink.
as soon as you get back out, the eyes go dark, it closes up, and it's no longer able to get back in. But it does give you more than enough time to grab that thing and walk out.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's not like
it doesn't
joke.
clamp down on you and kill you or anything. It closes back up. Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. I guess let's head to this last door.
All right. Down here. You can just walk right in. Okay, this one, no problem to walk in. You walk right in. And this one has right above the threshold here. Hold on, let me grab my little pen. All right. The little threshold area here. It says Feasting Hall of the Winged Serpent. And worm, serpent, same thing. It's most likely a place where they worshipped this giant statue and I guess had like celebratory feasts. You can even see on the table a carving of the creature that you just fed the flesh to. And oh, I just left notes go there. You can see them. Yeah. Hide. Oops.
It's okay. I wasn't looking.
Yeah, we're gonna pretend we didn't see that.
Okay, well, this isn't a big deal though. This is just you see a glimmer of gold. That is the key, and it most likely leads to the storage area you couldn't open before. That was a very small secret item, so that's not a huge reveal or anything like that.
Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, I'm guessing you grab that.
Yeah, we're gonna grab it.
That was one puzzle I kind of gave away too quick. My bad. No, but I mean that was one of the smallest, tiniest little secrets in the whole thing. Yeah, that's the big thing in here. There's underneath the sort of decorative stuff that's all over there. There's a key sticking out to the storage area. Well, I guess you want to hit up that storage area before you proceed.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I won't mess this one up. I promise. Okay. Okay, you get in there and it literally is just like a storage area for like religious stuff. It says ornamental storage. Okay, so you've got a couple different things in here. You've got a coffin, like a rather large coffin. You've got a large ornamental bust of a head that looks like some sort of demon, maybe, or some sort of god. You're not sure. And then another one that looks like some sort of um, statue of an angel. And aside from that, uh, the only thing left are boxes. Like, but you can see these two boxes in the corner. Let me grab my little pen again.
Hell yeah.
And these little boxes in the corner, they look like they've already been raided by the cannibal bandits. Straws pulled out everywhere, and most likely the weapons and the tools that they were holding were the stuff that they pulled out of there, which you guys kind of already grabbed. I think you guys got shields and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pretty much you rated what they rated, so.
So, in light of our newfound hobby of desecrating corpses, do you guys want to raid that coffin?
We can test the ground to see what's in there, but we don't want to push our luck. So I would say, yeah, I mean, if we're gonna go for this coffin, let's open this thing slow.
Cool.
Okay, you open up the coffin. It's easy to open. The lid just comes right off. There's not a body inside, but what is actually inside is these three little give me a second here. Grab that little tool. These three little metal plates. And the three little metal plates have weird little uh, etchings on them, kind of like zinc plates would, or like lithography plates. And
Hmm.
one has a well, what? You can come up here, bud. It's okay. One has a sort of like cake platter. It looks like drawn on it with some sort of food stacked on it. You can't quite make out what kind of food it would be. Maybe something really old that nobody eats anymore. Um, and the other one, the middle one, with like three circles on it, these seem to be like three. Oh, my mouse is about to die. Okay, that's fine. The other thing it has is these three like kind of chunks of rock. And then the third one, sorry, I should say, okay, number one has like a skeletal looking person on it. Number two has three chunks of rock. And number three looks like it has a platter covered in food.
Mm. I'm gonna, and that's all that's really in the coffin.
Yeah, it's
Is
just
these
those three
little-
metal plates. They look like they're like the size of like a dollar bill, but they're, not flappable or paper like. They look like solid zinc plates.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna leave them there for now.
Okay.
And then you said that the boxes in the back are all kind of.
Yeah, they've already been ransacked. You pretty much won the prizes that they won by taking their stuff after.
Hell yeah. Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any like skills
I-
that they can use on the statues?
Let's see here.
Is there anything written on the tablets or on the other statues?
The angel statue has something written on there.
Oh,
It says, let me reveal that.
There we go.
It says, she ate the meal that never ends. And this is written on, so pretty much how the statue is it's got a mouth that's like slightly ajar. And there's a blindfold across the eyes. And written on the blindfold, like chiseled into it because it's all made of stone, it has that sentence that says, she ate the meal that never ends.
Here.
damn.
That's kind of cryptic right there.
Reagency sense or void sense?
Either one.
Could I do void sense?
Sure, you can go for it. Go for it. Make a roll on it.
So I got charisma, that is 9. So that would be 29 or lower. That's a D100? Or what was it?
Yeah, you roll a D100.
Yeah.
Oh, you passed it, right? Because it was 29,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy hell.
Here's what you see happen. The area of the mouth glows a slight blue, and then the 3 zinc plates that you saw in the coffin, they glow blue. That's number 1. Red, number 2. And purple, number 3. Deco, stop.
Ooh.
Oh, Deco's in trouble.
Trying to scratch my wall. He's got a scratching post. Scratch that post, not that wall. So that's what happens when you do void sense. You're getting the sense of some sort of magic. You're not sure exactly what. It's too archaic for you to possibly know. I mean, this thing's been around for like a millennia. And the senses of magic. Oh, actually, sorry, there's one other place. That big demon head bust statue, right around the top of the forehead, above the eyes, there is a really thin crease that glows blue too.
Oh,
But like looking at the statue, the weird thing about it is you can't actually see like a crease in the statue, but when the void magic glows, it glows around a crease around like the top of the head. So you got the mouth of the angel that's slightly ajar that glows blue, the crease around the top of the head of the demon statue. The other thing that glows blue is zinc plate number 1, and zinc plate number 2 glows red. Zinc plate number 3 glows purple.
interesting.
I just wonder if we got to give the one that's glowing blue to one of the statues.
Maybe. I mean, that makes sense, right?
I mean, but the only one that I mean, are we all able to see this, or is it just Toast that's able to see this?
I think it's just.
Yeah, it's mostly just her, but I mean, she can literally describe. I would imagine she would describe it to you. She wouldn't just be like, "I'm keeping this secret to myself."
No, I'm sharing with the group.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
I figured as much. Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. I'm thinking of swiping the demon on his forehead with the plate and then feeding the tablet to the angel.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
But I don't know if it's gonna work.
Well, we can Try.
Okay, so which thing are you gonna do first? You gonna feed the tablet, or are you gonna swipe with the blades?
What do you guys think?
We can try swiping with the plates.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. It's like using the sword to go. I mean, swipe the demon head. I mean, killing a demon and then helping an angel.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
So I
I mean,
let's,
dude, we just came from chopping arms and legs off of dead bodies. I'm down to try whatever.
yeah, let's go for it.
So I stand in front of the demon
Okay.
and I look at you both and I say, let's swipe it like a credit card, boys. And I swipe his forehead.
Pretty much all that happens
And
is it just bounces off. Like it just kind of like even though you can see the blue stripe across its head, it doesn't seem to pass through it. You don't seem to notice any actual physical crease. You're just like hitting a wall with your sword. You just kind of bounce and like clink. That's it.
Damn, card
Yeah.
declined.
Hey. So I stand in front of the angel. And does she has her hands open, or is only the mouth that is slightly open?
Only the mouth is open. The hands are concealed beneath like a robe that's been carved on the body of the statue.
Okay, so I place my hand on her hands and I feed her the tablets.
Which one? You can only feed one at a time. Only one will fit in there at a time.
Can I try number one?
Sure, go for it.
So I do the action.
All right, you feed it number one, the blue one, and as soon as you do that, it feeds in, and the angel's eyes light up, the mouth opens, and it begins to speak, and it says, "The meal that never ends. If one consumes food, food will end. If one consumes the elements, they break. But starvation is forever." And it opens up its mouth and says, "Now reveal." And the top of the head of the demon bust statue pops open, and it's time to roll on the loot table.
Oh, shoot.
Oh man.
All right, this time I have a loot table ready. Let's see what we got. Give me a second here. All right. And where's my phone? Oh, by the way, hello everyone in chat. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you, I promise. I'm just very, very focused. Okay.
I have to be the boomer.
Yeah. That's too many things to manage at one time to respond to chat. Okay, give me a second here. No table. Okay. No, that doesn't work. Loot table. Or oh no, I don't want mundane loot table. I got more than that. There we go. Treasure loot table. Give me just okay. Yeah, this is good. All right. How much does it go to? Give me just a second. All right, roll one dice 100.
Every one of us?
Yeah, every one of you. You're gonna reach into
Oh,
the top.
shit.
When you
All
look at the
right.
top, it looks like
66 for me.
All right, 56. Give me just a second.
66.
Oh, 66. Okay, give me just
Yeah.
a second. You reach in and you pull out a really nice looking ivory statue of a lizard, some sort of lizard creature. You've never seen this creature in real life, and its eyes are made out of some sort of gems. This definitely looks like it's worth quite a bit.
Dang.
All right.
All right, next person.
I got a 55.
You lose your hand. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, hell yeah. Hopefully it was the branded hand.
Okay, this one's not so bad. Yeah, right. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. What brand? Um, okay, it is a bell. It's made out of a metal that's um, the equivalent to bronze in this world. And the only downside to it is even though it's really nice, there's just some scratches on it. So it's definitely worth something. Probably not as much as the ivory statue, though. All right, who's going next?
I rolled a 12.
Both hands removed. Oh,
Hi.
two very nice looking gold earrings with the equivalent to diamonds hanging off of a spiral formation. All right. You guys got
Nice.
some for real treasure. Now, they're not really useful. Well, I guess you could wear the earrings. But they're definitely going to be worth something to somebody somewhere who collects stuff. Um, and then as soon as the last treasure you reach for it, you pull your hand out, the lid like closes. It doesn't even close like flipping back up. It's just like suddenly blinks back onto the top, like as if you looked away for just 1 second and looked back and it's already closed again. The mouth of the statue's closed up. It looks like nothing here was ever touched. And all three of the zinc plates, you don't know where they went.
All right.
Oh wow.
Let's see here.
Nice.
That ass.
All right, give me just a second here. Let me I gotta prep one thing real quick because you guys pretty much got through all of these. Hold on, where is whoa, what was that? What is that? Oh, my son. Oh, that's right. Hey Alexa, stop. My son set an alarm for 8 o'clock. I was like, what the heck is that? That's your alarm, Maki. Some sort of special fish in his game only comes out at 8 p.m. for 15 minutes.
Ooh, heck yeah, dude.
That's what it,
Nice.
that's what that alarm was for. So he's very excited.
I hope he gets it.
All right, give me just a second here. Yeah, me too. I hope he does. Him and his friends have been playing this thing religiously every day, trying to get this dang thing. So I understand the feeling. All right, give me just a second here while I block out and prepare the next map manually. All right, I think we can just do it like that. Opacity needs to go darker. Yes. Okay. Just a little bit down here. There we go. Okay, I can move you guys over now. Click out. No, put it back. No, not that. Oh, I see what's wrong. There we go. And move party here. Okay, are you guys over on the next page now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
All right, let me scooch up this map just a tad. All right. Okay. You guys ready to head farther down the hallway?
Let's go.
All right. Let me grab my little reveal. Okay. Okay, we got a doorway here. You can see this way. Well, not a doorway, just an open hall. Hold on, let me close up my loot pack. Put that back away. We did our loot. I was a good boy and gave them loot. All right, let's move back to this one. Oh, okay, I see. Come on. Show them the other one. Oh, yeah, you can see this. This is at the very end of the hall. It's a giant circular door with 3 areas for globes.
Ooh.
Now,
Oh, there we go.
um,
We got one more then, apparently.
well, it'd actually probably be 2 more, right? Because there's
I think we have 2 of them, right? Oh, there's
Yeah.
4.
Oh, yeah. Now, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
So that means we got 2 more puzzles then.
all right. Okay. There you go. You can see. Okay. So there is the door in front of you that is locked with a giant complex looking circular door that has obviously room for 3 different globe-shaped objects, which, I mean, 2 plus 2, you guys understand what this is. And
Yeah.
then you have an open hallway to both your left and right, one that is about double the size of the other hallway. Which one do you want to go down?
Uh,
Let's just take the leap of faith and go in the bigger one.
yeah, fuck it.
All right. Here we go. The room floods with lava, and your skin is burnt from your flesh. Just joking. Here we go.
A boulder falls down.
Okay. Actually, well, there is like a picture of a rock there. Okay. Um, and in an alcove, both to your left and your right, as you walk down this hallway, you see a little altar over here. Actually, let me go get my little pen again and put that thing back. No, I don't know how that closes back up. Okay, so right here, you got a little altar, and sitting on it, and 2 little holes that are holding them up perfectly, just like you'd have like an ice cream cone holder, is a torch and a vial of water. On the opposing side, there is a miner's pick right here, sitting up on the wall like it's on display.
Ooh.
What do we want to do?
Sorry, hold on. I was looking for my little guy. Oh,
Sorry, what? What do you do?
I was looking
Yeah.
for my little looking guy.
Yeah, he's gonna put his icon on.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
See if I can find it.
Let's see.
Well, damn.
Oh, Matt, you can use the Scott. You can use either email, really. I'll catch it. Yeah, just do scottmackerman@gmail.com. You can easily reach me on there. I'll probably check that one first before I check official unrested.
I give up for right now, but I guess I'll approach one of the displays.
No, you can't. If you can't move your icon there, you can't do it. I'm not gonna let you.
Dang,
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
blue
man.
screening right there
Alright,
in the
guys, you had
corner.
fun tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Yeah, you can just walk up to the display. Which one? You walk up to the miner one or the water and the torch?
Yeah, I'll look at the water and the torch.
All right.
And I'll
go
hit up
to
the
there.
pick.
And I will say, you're not sure where light is coming from, but it seems as though there isn't one of those everlit torches there, but a sort of overhead light starts to light up that altar as you get close to it,
Oh wow.
so that you can easily see both the torch, which is suddenly starts to light up, not in an aggressive manner, just it's almost like you walking into a room where the lights turn on as you enter. It's kind of like that. As you walk closer to the torch, it lights up, and the water just sits there like a precious little bottle of water.
Are there any like plaques or any kind of like descriptions written on the wall or?
Nope. It just looks like
Ooh.
a sort of very minimalist, Spartan-looking white marble altar with 2 holders that are perfectly shaped to hold this one bottle of water and this one torch.
Perfect. Cool.
And
I guess
they don't look like they're like holding it like in place. Like it looks like you could just pick it up out of these if you wanted to.
yeah, that's what I was about to do. Actually, I was gonna
Yeah.
grab the water.
Okay. You pick it up. The area goes a little bit more dim after you pick that up. Just the area of the water, like it's kind of like the light kind of gets dimmer there because something's not there
Mhm.
anymore.
Perfect.
And
And it's just like a normal looking bottle of water. Like, is it?
hold it up, look at it. Appears to be the most
Heck yeah.
normal water you've ever seen.
Is there like a stopper on the top, or is it just an open jar?
Yeah, just like a little wood cork stopper.
Cool. I'll just hold on to that for now, I guess.
Alrighty.
Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna put it back and see what happens.
You put it back, and the light turns back on.
Cool. I'll grab the torch then too and see what happens.
Almost exactly the same. You
Cool.
grab the
All right.
torch, it stays lit. The light slightly dims in that area, and that's about it. That's all that changes.
Cool. And the torch is just like a regular fire torch, or is it another one of the glow?
Seems just as regular. The only thing that is interesting about it is that it lit up when you got next to it. Like you didn't have to. It doesn't look like the blue Everlight torches like you guys had when you were risen from the dead, or the ones that are blue and lighting this hallway. It has normal orange fire.
Okay, cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll kind of like take it and use it to kind of point down a little bit towards the other end of the hallway.
Sure.
But I'm not gonna like leave too far from the display. I just want to see.
Sure. All right. You shine it down the hallway, and what you can see is that the hallway slowly starts to take a bit of a corner and goes around here.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna just take the other bottle of water again, and then
All right.
let Cassiel do his thing over there.
I want to grab this pick and see what'll happen now.
As you walk up to the pick, a light goes over top of it, just the same as it did with the torch in the water. And when you grab the pick, the light dims out just like it did with the water and the torch. So kind of the exact same thing. So now you guys have all three items?
Yeah, let's just
Cool,
see
I
where
think
this
so.
goes.
Are you guys going to continue to walk down the hall with them?
Yeah, let's just see where this goes.
All right. Someone shouts thief, and you're arrested and put in Dungeons and Dragons jail.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
All right.
Cool.
All right. You walk down the hall here, and you have three different statues. One appears to be made of a sandstone, one seems to be made of burnstone, which is like coal, and one seems to be made of boar iron.
Boar iron.
Let's see here.
Boar iron is the equivalent to pig iron. It's not very creative, but it does exist only in this world.
No, I like it.
So, what are we doing? And yeah, like there's a right in the middle, it says rock elemental. There's that same symbol of a rock.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna take the torch.
Okay.
The torch to the burnstone statue.
All right.
See what happens.
You go over to the burnstone statue, and it slowly begins to catch fire. And you notice the rock elemental symbol in the middle slowly starts to rise up a little bit out of the ground. And it's like a perfect sort of like a it's like a sewer plate, how it's like a circle, but imagine that like slowly rising out of the ground with something pushing it from the bottom.
Interesting.
Let's see here.
And then and that's just as I'm holding the torch over.
No, you said you touch the torch to the burnstone statue, right? That's what you, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this once the statue lit fire, like you touched it,
Oh,
and it
okay,
immediately
cool.
because it's like coal, it's the equivalent to like coal. So I mean, it caught fire pretty easy. The whole thing, it doesn't go into an uncontrollable burn. It looks like it was like purposely made to be set on fire, and that's exactly once the whole thing completely caught fire, then it started to edge itself up a little bit out of ground.
Okay, I see. Sorry, I got lost somewhere along the way.
You're okay, no problem.
All right, let's see here.
Do you want to try?
I mean, I would say you use the water on the sand statue. See what we got there.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
All right, you pour the water onto the sandstone statue, and it slowly begins to fall apart and almost melt into the ground. And it's no longer a statue, but the sewer plate thing starts to push up even higher, and you can start to see the glimmer of some kind of light starting to sprout from beneath where that thing's pushing up.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the only thing we
What were you saying?
well, I've got the pickaxe now, so I guess go ahead and try the pickaxe now. See what we got now.
Heck yeah.
What are you gonna do with the pickaxe?
All right. Let's see here. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out which one is actually coming up from the ground right now. Is
Let me
it the one?
explain. Yeah. Here, I'll explain a little better because in case that's like. So this area right here has this same symbol on the top.
All
So
right.
imagine it's like sewer plate shaped, and
All
there's
right.
some sort of device pushing it up from the ground. You can't quite see what's underneath it. Like imagine like a tube type thing is starting to push up from the ground underneath that plate, and you're only able to see like a couple inches of it. And from right now, all it looks like is something sort of glowing is starting to push up. After
All
that
right.
fire was lit, and then after that sandstone was melted, each time it pushed up a couple more inches.
I don't know if I want to hit this bore iron or if I just want to set the damn pickaxe there to see what kind of reaction it'll give.
I mean, yeah, you can probably try both. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll set it on there first to see if there's any type of reaction from it.
You sit it on there, doesn't seem like anything is happening.
All right, I guess I'll go ahead and try to hit it and see what goes down from that point.
All right, you hit it just like you would hit something with a pickaxe?
Yeah.
All right, there's a loud clanging as metal on metal smacks, and far longer than it would normally reverberate, um, the statue begins to like wobble back and forth and makes a sound just like you would have with a tuning fork, and that seems to vibrate the rock type cylinder thing up from the ground fully until finally you see another glass orb come out with a floating rock in the middle.
All right. Guess we'll go ahead and grab this one now.
All right. As soon as you
Hell yeah.
grab it, the plate shoots back down into the ground and the statues reappear.
All right. I guess we're done with this hallway now.
Yeah, and the water and the torch disappear from your hands. You don't even know where they went. And yes, you are done with that hallway for sure.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. I guess let's
Move on.
narrow it down and go
right?
to. Yep. Yep. Let's go to the next one now.
All right, little by little. Here we go. Field area. Push this back. All right. All right. You start walking down this one, and yeah, okay. There's a symbol of fire right there as you get in. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not revealing too much. I gotta be careful. All right. Okay, you got this sort of how do I describe it? It's like how would you describe one of those doors? Like almost kind of like a sub, the door to a sub, where like it has to like screw shut like that.
Yeah.
That's what you see
A
in front of
hatch.
you. A hatch. There you go. That's perfect. Imagine a hatch, but instead of screwing shut, it's almost like twisted fingers of like metal that like wrap around into like a perfect circle. There's two torches on the side of that wrapped around hatch, formed by metal fingers. And the one torch, these are way bigger than like your average torch. These are like massive goblets. And one says, "Burn thy finest defense," and the other one says, "Burn thy finest blade."
Oh. You
Damn.
know, we still have like a regular sword, right?
Well,
Yeah, but remember, I mean, it's staying
Or
here.
did
I
we
mean, we got to
exchange it
give
for
up.
something else? I think we exchanged it.
Yeah, we did for +1s.
Yeah. Okay.
you have if you're thinking of anything you have that isn't one of your +1s, I think you have the, what do you call that? The lantern worm claw. That's not a +1, is it? Like you
No,
actually
that's
No, I
got,
don't think.
yeah, you actually got +1 swords handed to you. You still have like, oh no, did you, or did you turn those in?
No, I think I still have my claw.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys still have the claws, but you did turn in the shoulder pads, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You turn those in, but you still have the claws. So if you're thinking of a weapon you have that's not a +1, yeah, you have the lantern worm stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I mean, what about one of those? And then, do we still have those weapons too that we picked up
yeah,
off of
Oh,
yeah.
that's
I was thinking
true.
of that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, you're right. You're right. You do. You have those.
yeah, because I got 2 bone javelins.
And then we can do one of those shields too, right?
Yeah,
All right. So what do you want to do? You want to put a javelin in one and a
the shield in the other.
All right.
Yeah,
You toss them in, and both flames go out. The fingers unravel, and at the back, um, yeah, there's two little statues that are all red. They look like kind of like sort of like your regular everyday Andulian sapiens, but they're like um, orange flame colored versions. And there is a small glass globe back there with a small flame burning inside, sitting on a pedestal.
Heck yeah.
all right.
All right. Oh yeah, and of course, like the fingers unlatch themselves for you to be able
Oh,
to go
oh,
through.
forgot
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last.
yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot
All
to
right,
say that. All right.
all right. So let's grab it and
Um,
let's.
while Cassiel grabs the orb, can I inspect the statues a little more?
Sure. They both have sort of worried looks on them, and you do notice around the top of the heads, there seems to be some kind of like black goo. Like at first, from far away, it looked like they're all kind of like a bright orange, and it seems to slowly dither into like a less fine orange color near the top of their heads. But looking closer, you realize something seems to either be like have spilled on the top of their head, or um, and it looks like the viscosity and equivalent to like an oil, but it's definitely not oil. It's not flammable.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Can I look up?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you look up, and it appears to just be a normal cobblestone area of the cave, or I should say the tomb, just like
Oh,
all the
okay,
other rooms
cool.
you've been in. Yeah.
Freaky. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
Dope.
yeah. That's a word of caution right there.
Yeah.
All right. I
I'm
guess
ready to keep going. Yeah.
let's grab this and head back to the head back to that. I mean, where we got to put these?
Yeah, the like little 4-shooter cylinder thing.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're putting them in there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
All right.
Unless Oak wants to do something else.
No, no, no. Okay, you have three. You have four symbols. Um, I think pretty obvious of which one you put in. Obviously I can't explain this because it's black and white, but the one that looks like a drop right there, that's actually red. Um,
Oh,
so
okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So you've got the blood one, the rock one, the fire one, and the water one. You put them into the perspective spaces. Obviously, you're not too
Yep.
dim-witted. You understand to match them up to the ones that you got from each place.
Yeah.
And slowly it starts to spin until it glides sideways into the wall, and it opens up. Yes, okay, I can just open the whole thing up. Into a really large tomb.
Oh, wow.
And this place is bigger than any room you've been in, and it's kind of like really ornate, like in the same way like a mummy's tomb would be, with like hieroglyphics all over the walls. Um, and those hieroglyphics appear to be the old gods that used to rule this, a fire god, a blood god, a water god, an earth elemental god, but all of them have kind of been sort of slimed or whatever with that same black goo, like someone tried to deface these. Um, in the corners, well, not the corners, I guess I'd say like the sides of the wall. Let me grab my little pen. You have, versions of them. Whoops, I didn't mean that red thing right there. Here, and here, these all the different gods of these elementals, and they've all been kind of like gooed and soaked in some sort of like defacing black inkish liquid. At the back here, there are these you got these three coffins in front of it. They're large. They're like big coffins. Like compared to the other coffin you saw that looked like a human-sized coffin, these look like they're like made for, I don't want to say a straight giant, but definitely someone who's over like 9 feet tall.
Jeez.
Behind them there is this wild carving of an altar, and you can see it used to be an altar to the gods that are listed here on the hieroglyphics, on the paintings, on the mosaics, on the statues, and it looks like somebody carved through those, like broke the heads off of those, and instead carved in their place. Like you can tell because it's like deeper into the actual carving of the marble altar. These like really twisted looking, grotesque gods, like um, it's added things on like a skull onto one body, a tentacle on the other, like just really grotesquely defaced. And
Oh, jeez.
yeah, so definitely some sort of blasphemous work or blasphemous vandalism has gone on within these once very sacred tombs. Oh, and I'm sorry, and God. And at the top of the altar that had all those carvings defaced sits three pitch black rings. They're like on little pillows. The pillows they look like they're made out of really nice silk material. They're shiny.
Oh,
The three rings, they look like just normal everyday rings. They are pitch black, made of some sort of very nice material. The pillows look like they are brand new, and the rings are kind of like very twinkly and glistening, and just look like they're definitely worth some money, man.
oh. What are, so and like the pillows they're on, they're just tiny little pillows.
Uh, like imagine a jewelry display case having a pillow underneath. It's probably the size of um like a throw pillow, but then there's like a small square shaped carved block of marble on top of them to kind of like put an impression on the pillow. And then on top of that, even more so, is that beautiful black ring glistening on each one of these three pillows. It just looks like it was decorated so perfect, almost like someone was like ready to show these off to someone coming into the room. Like, look at what we have on sale today. The best three black rings you've
Who?
ever seen. These are beautiful. They look amazing, really enticing.
And then you said that there's like slime covered statues on the
There is
sides,
a
right?
black goo all over these statues in here. It's kind of like littered throughout the whole room. Like it looks like anything that would have represented the gods that once were like, the mainstay of these tombs has kind of been completely defaced. Like, okay, not every inch is covered in black goo, but like, so you have the statue, and like at the very top where you can see the actual facial features of like the flame god, of the rock god, and stuff like. I should say like they're the equivalent to like earth god, but obviously you don't call it earth. Soil god, rock god, whatever you want to call it. They've been like heavily doused in this black gluey crud to like make it so you can't really make out the features. And even with the hieroglyphics that are on the wall, trying to like show off some sort of ancient story of these. That part of each of the gods has been like smudged with this black, like it almost looks like a little kid went crazy with finger paint and messed it
Oh,
all up.
gee.
Like someone really went out of their way to like screw up anything that was once sacred or holy here.
I do got a question.
Sure.
Does it have like a smell of like pitch? I mean, anything that like, if it's like explosive.
You definitely um it doesn't have any sort of accelerant smell at all. I will say it does have the smell of rot, like uh fish or meat that you've left out to just get disgusting.
Right.
Like
All right.
even like if you get up close and kind of sniff it, like it makes you gag.
Ugh.
Yeah, that could possibly be a poison.
Nah, I would just start looking it up, dude.
Hell yeah,
Ugh.
dude. It's this extra special jelly.
Yeah, that's protein jelly.
Yeah. All right. Now that we know that that's got the smell of basically rotting flesh on there, that's something to look out for, just in case.
Is
Toast
there like a
slips in a puddle of it.
utility?
Toast slips in a puddle of it and gets it all over. Sorry, Toast.
Marmite.
No, I'm just joking. Don't worry.
Is there like a utility faucet and hose around here that we can spray all this stuff with?
No, definitely not. There's no plumbing going on here at all. And sadly, that water room has already drained of all its water. So
Dang.
yeah, sorry. With the 3 big coffins there, I will say they are. I won't say they're made of the same material as the rings. You really can't tell that, but they are the most incredible thing about them is that even though a lot of the stuff in this tomb seemed like dusty and old and hadn't been touched for a long time, the carpet was worn with old pilgrimages and stuff like that. The feasting table no longer seemed to have been used for a very long time. These coffins look like they were just put in there. They're like it's the same sort of black, shiny that the rings are. They don't look like they're made of like you can't tell if it's like marble or metal or rock, but they're definitely made with like either a wood or a stucco sort of equivalent that is like smooth, black, and shiny, almost like they were brand new.
Damn.
Hmm. I mean, this is just me. I would say, like, try to crack one open to see. I mean, just to see if there's actually anything in there.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'm down to try.
I mean, I'm not saying like just blow the lid off. I'm just saying get a little bit of a crack in there. Just to
Should we
see if
knock first? Like,
No, I understand what you mean. All right, so you guys start to like look around these. You don't go right up and just start touching them and trying to wrench the thing off. You go around them just starting to look for an area where you could even like, maybe stick in the edge of something metal and wrench off the top. And what's really strange is they look like they're just a solid black piece. Like there doesn't seem to be any crease or any. It's weird. Like you're like, where would I even put in like a crowbar or whatever to like pop the top off? Where is the top? Where does that even start? There's no hinges on them. There's no lock. There's no latch. It just looks like they're like one solid piece of stucco or wood or block or it's very strange. Even walking up next to them, they are so shiny. You realize now, like they are so shiny, you can almost see like your reflection in them. Like you can definitely see any light source that has turned on in the room. These like blue everlights, they're shining off the side of them. Um, you can, pretty much almost see your own image shined off the side of them. They look like brand spanking new. But I can't figure out like where would these open? I don't know.
Is there any organic material close by that could have been related to the gods in them?
No,
like dust or earth or
the only thing I would say, okay, actually, okay, go ahead and do an intelligence intelligence check. Do that real quick, Toast.
So, intelligence is 11 plus 1. And then I have to roll a 1d4?
20 sided
To
dice.
the-
Let's do a
Okay.
20 sided dice. So equal to or less than. All right, you rolled a
Hmm.
17. What is your total intelligence?
11 plus 1.
Okay, so you don't quite know. The only thing you notice is that the black goo is definitely organic. Like, that's all I can tell you, really.
Would I use that to do soil speak?
Soil speak. That's a good question.
Ooh.
Okay, go ahead. Try to cast soil speak. Let's see what happens.
So how do I do that?
So soil speak. That's a good question, actually. Give me a second. I haven't looked up that spell in a while.
Because if I can contact one of the gods, maybe I can ask 3 questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that would be really pimp.
Soil speak. Do you have any bone with you? You have to have bone and soil. You definitely have soil. Like, you could pick soil up between the cracks of the cobblestone. But do you have any bones with you?
It's no bones, but I do have animal hide.
I guess you
I
could
think we can.
get bones from some of the bodies and stuff if you wanted to, like, scrape out.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I guess there's still some of the Felkin. Okay, I'll say you definitely have access to bones right now. All right.
So I use the falcon's bone and the goo. I smear it on the bone.
Okay.
And I sit in front of one of the coffins and I do soul speak.
All right, you've got 3 coffins. Which one do you do? The middle one or the left or the right one?
Which one do we do first?
I would
Well, the
say,
right one's always right.
yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
All right, so
What do I roll?
you don't have to roll anything. You're just gonna your reagents are gonna disappear after you do it. Okay, so you're doing soil speak on the right one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You cast soil speak over it, and nothing shows up, but you hear a muffled voice, and it's muffled in the same way that, like, maybe someone's trying to speak to you through a door. Your guess, and this is just your guess, is that something's speaking from within the coffin, and it says, "Oh, awaken. What do you wish to know?"
Okay, boys, I need your help. We got 3 questions.
Maybe what kind of defilement might be on the statues and the murals, maybe. But that's just an idea. I mean, we can ask him whatever else you guys might think is better.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so your question is, what is the black goo, or what is the defilement?
Yeah. What is the black goo?
Okay. Grace, it is true grace. Become one with it and take the ring.
There we go. That's the clue right there.
Oh man. Well, we still have 2 other questions, so.
Okay. Which one?
What
you
are the
gonna
purpose
ask
of the rings? What are the purpose of the rings?
Which coffin do you ask that from? The middle or the left?
I'm saying the middle.
Okay. You notice this voice is, like, way more powerful than the last voice you just talked to. It's not like the last one was kind of like raspy. This one is like a
It's-
booming voice, and it's like, "Join us in true power by taking them."
Oh. They're really trying to sell this ring hard.
What would that true power lead to?
Is that what you're gonna ask the left coffin?
Huh. Is that a good question? Do you want to ask something else, guys?
I think you can take pick on the last question.
Yeah, because I mean, I got one. I mean, so yeah,
What?
I mean, the last one's yours. The last one's yours.
All right. So you
So,
ask, what does that power lead to? Like, what does taking the rings power lead to? That's what you're asking the left one?
yeah.
Okay, when you ask this one, the voice doesn't sound raspy or like booming, but it sounds like someone like trying to speak while they have like a glass of water in their mouth, like gargly, and it's more or less like joy loss in the climb to true godhood.
Ooh.
All right.
I mean, at this point, I
Dude,
don't
look at
trust those
everything.
rings.
What, dude, what are you talking about? It's such a good offer. Come on, man.
No,
Case Jewelers.
yeah.
Case Jewelers. Bling Bling and Godhood. Guys, come on.
It's
What's
the
the
perfect
deal?
deal. No strings attached.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Okay, we'll put them on layaway for you guys. What about that?
Give a
You don't have
payment
to buy it
plan.
all at once.
Next Valentine.
Come on, White Day's already passed. Red Day's coming up March 14th. You got to think about that special someone. Buy a ring now. Well, okay, so what are you guys going to do? You going to, all three of you all at once, put on the rings? All right, go
I
ahead.
mean,
No, I'm just joking.
I mean, dude, I'm down if y'all are down. I already got fire branded. I'm just kind of collecting bling at this point.
I would say try at least one of us at this point.
Are you going to pick it
I
up
mean,
or are you going to put it on?
Ooh.
I'll do it.
You'll
all right.
pick it up or put it on?
I'll put it on.
Okay. Which one? Left, right, or middle?
Well, the right one sounded raspy.
Mm-hmm.
The middle one sounded like a boom. And third one was kind of meh.
Gargling.
So yeah, gargly, watery. Didn't understood them that well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with a clearer voice, the middle one.
Okay, so you're going to grab that middle ring and just put it on.
Yeah.
All right. You grab it and it starts to, you can feel it almost like trembling in your hand. And then you put it on. And as soon as you do, the top blows off the middle one. And hold on. Where are my drawings? Give me just a second here. Blah, blah, blah. Where's my file? Do I have it over here? Hold on, let me just check if I got it over here. Do I have it here? Where do I have it? Give me a second. I may have put it somewhere else. Let me see. Do I have it?
It grew legs and ran away.
Maybe. All right. Give me just a second. I gotta check. Come on, tell me I've got that already loaded up. Do I? Do I not? I thought I already loaded it on here. All right, give me a second. Hold on. Let me send it to myself. Oh, that slows down everything. That's not cool. All right, give me just a second. Okay, okay. Oh, where did I put this? It's not too far back. Come on. Ah, there it is. Okay. 1 second while you email it to myself so I can drop it in here. Email.
What did I do?
I'm emailing a picture of all the treasure you just won.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't worry. There's a really big treasure chest drawing, so you just got to give me a second here. Okay.
I thought maybe I cursed myself.
No. That That solid black ring means nothing but good stuff. I would never.
Hey,
walk
yeah,
you
we're about to
guys-
find out how good it is.
Yeah, I would never walk you guys like right into a trap. Of course not. Give me just a
Mm-mm.
second here. There it is. Perfect. Can I just drag it right out? Oh, dang it. Okay, let me do this. Can I drag it into there? There we go. That worked. There it is. Can I just drag it into here? No, that didn't work. What did that just do? Can I just do remove? No. What did you just do, Scott? All right. No, that isn't it. Oh, here it is. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, I just please type, please. Can't hear you. Oh, what? Am I turned down really low? What? Am I coming in really low? It says my mic's turned up normal.
You sound fine to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one guy in chat said it was hard to hear.
Please, can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me okay in chat? I don't know if anybody's still in chat watching our game. Okay. Give me just a second here. It looks like it's registering the same it always has. I'm kind of confused. Let me just check. Let me just check to make sure. Hold on. Properties. Yeah, it's set to the right microphone. Okay, I don't know. I'll come back and check this later. I just want to keep moving along. Okay. How do I drag this thing in here then? It's not letting me drag it directly. Oh, I see. Okay. Let me see if I can drag it directly into here. That worked.
Hell yeah.
It's uploading right now. Come on, it shouldn't take that long. It's not that. Okay. There we go. Close that and grab it. All right, so out of this thing pops out, and like I said, treasure. No. I almost canceled the whole stream. Holy cow.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay. I know some people are saying it's hard to see the map. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to fit so much stuff on the screen. It's really hard. Let me put this on the top layer. Change layer. No, how do I bring? Oh, bring to front. Come on, it can't go over top of the. Okay, let me do. Doesn't matter if you see this. There we go. All right, you guys can see this thing right now that I've got here, right? Can you guys see the monster I dropped into the board here?
Nope.
No.
What? Oh, that's not good. Why isn't it showing up? Change layer. It says tokens. What if I make it the map? Change layer. Map.
Oh, shit.
Oh, whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
What did I do?
Okay, yeah. So this thing wrenches itself out of there, and immediately it begins to try and pull. It grabs onto Lucy, and it's literally trying to draw and quarter her right now. You understand what draw and quarter is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every limb that can grab onto a part of her body is doing that and attempting to rip her into 4 parts. And it's not fun. I don't know if I needed to add that part that it's not fun.
I would say so.
Yeah, so this thing just burst out of the top as soon as you put on that middle ring, and it's now attempting to rip your limbs off. This is the Tomb Shifter. You chose Tomb Shifter, coffin number 1.
No.
Yay. Here we go.
If only it was the car.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Or
other
the washing
ones.
machine.
Yeah, it was either like a brand new Viper, and the other one was the goat. So go ahead. Anyway,
It's all not a Viper, the car, it's like a real Viper.
yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Okay. So go ahead and Lucy, you make a stamina check right now, and I guess Cassiel and Kizit, you guys just stand there and watch. Don't do anything.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna sit here and have a drink, just chill for a few minutes.
My
We've
suggestion
got
is
our backs to her.
make some comments like "sucks for her" or something like that. That might help.
Yeah, better her than us.
Yeah. Just to let her know you're empathetic.
Oh no.
Okay, no. Go make a stamina check real quick, Lucy.
What do I roll?
Stamina.
Wait.
ST.
So that's I have an 11,
All right.
and
So
that's
go ahead and roll a
which
20-sided dice. 20-sided dice. Make it 11 or lower, and you're okay.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. You start to feel you know what? Let me make a roll. Give me a second here.
She starts to feel really good and not in
Yeah.
pain at all.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you start to feel like all your wounds are healed. You start to feel your left leg start to snap a bit, like from your
Oh man. All right.
Guys, you want to jump in here and do anything? You have
Yeah,
a round to...
we're gonna have to.
the endorphin is kicking in from the pain.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Okay. I mean, at this point, we're just gonna have to start going at it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to freaking body check this thing.
Okay. Is that...
Yeah.
What do you got? Like tackle? Tackle's one of your things,
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna try to do my tackle ability.
All right, roll for your attack first. Because you guys have initiative. You can take the first attack because it is a little bit preoccupied.
Yeah.
All right, that probably hits, doesn't it? What's your attack? Hello?
Sorry, I wrote it down here. Let me see.
Oh, okay. I thought I was like, did I
Yeah, I was too. I was like,
I got worried.
I forgot I was on push to talk for a second.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit, what did I do?
Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, my bad. Let me see. I think I forgot to write down the actual stat. Hold on. I did. Here, let me do the calculation real quick. My bad.
I think it's strength plus agility divided by 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I made it.
Okay, I figured. All right.
It was close. I just wanted to make sure.
All right, you're gonna hit, but go ahead and try and do a tackle too to see if you can do like an extreme hit. What's your tackle skill?
The tackle skill. What do you mean? Like, do you need the?
Like the tackle would be what I think it's strength plus whatever you rolled for 3 dice 6.
Oh, okay. Here, let me see. Or sorry, can you explain that to me one more time? I'm sorry.
Okay, so the way your skills work is you rolled 3 dice 6 just like you would for your stats, your basic stats. Then you add the stat that it's connected to. I can look it up. Hold on, whatever the stat is for that. Wait. I need the player's handbook. Give me a second, because I don't know. I want to say strength would be what you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But let me just check to make sure. Tackle. I'm sorry, not strength. Brawn. Yeah, so tackle would be 3 dice 6. You roll 3 dice 6 to see what your skill level is in it. Then plus BR.
And okay, so it's that total brawn
Yeah,
plus.
and then you're rolling 1 dice 100 to see if you successfully tackle.
I see. Okay, that makes perfect sense now. Okay, cool. All right, so I got that. So let me do. Okay, cool. I got lower. Oh no, higher. So that
Okay.
fails.
All right, it's okay. You can still do damage. What weapon are you holding?
I am holding my +1 holy short sword. I think is that what we got?
Okay, yeah. And what was the damage for a short sword? 1d8.
1d8 +1. I think is
Okay.
what the.
Roll 1
Yeah,
dice
it is.
then. Let's see what kind of damage you do.
Boom, 7.
All right, that's not too bad. Okay, you charge towards it and you try to like slam into one of these like big arm appendages that it has just to try and like give it some oomph. It is able to move that arm out of the way, so you whip past it, but just as you do, you're able to like glide your arm out to the side and let it tear like a big scratch across the bottom sort of rib cage area of it. And you do watch like black goo start to pour out, and the bottom head hanging off the bottom like screams, winces in pain, and turns to face you. Meanwhile, the top upper body part continues to try and pull apart. And let Cassiel go next for an attack.
All right, I'm gonna try to go after one of the legs to see if I can bring it down some.
All right, go ahead and roll for attack.
All right, so 1d20.
Does
Nope.
that miss?
Yep, that's a miss. 'Cause
Okay.
my attack's 11.
Okay, all right. Just barely. All right. So you do try to hit the other one, but yeah, it's able to move its arm away. And go ahead and do another stamina check.
So that's a d20?
Yes. Equal to or lower than. All right.
Oh no.
You feel the left leg completely start to break and take, let's see. Shoot, where are we at? Take 2 points of hit point damage.
Ooh.
All right. Now we got to roll for this guy. All right. Now it's going to lash out at you with one of its tentacles. Oh, your guys are lucky. It totally misses. It's just a little bit too busy with trying to dodge 2 attacks and pull Toast apart arm by leg. And you guys are able to easily dodge out of the way. And we are back to Kizit attempting another attack. What are you going to go for?
Can I try to swing my sword at one of the appendages that's holding Toast in place?
Okay, here's what we'll do. Make a regular attack. Let's see if you can successfully do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Now make an agility check. Oh,
heck yeah.
All right. Okay.
I did, yeah.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Ooh, okay,
Plus
4.
1, that's 4. Okay. That tiny arm, you can see I've got like a red circle around his hand there. That's the one really holding the tightest grip onto Anne. And it finally like is sliced hard enough that it is able to drop her. I am gonna make Toast go ahead and do a let's do another stamina check. You're not getting pulled apart anymore, but just do a stamina check real quick. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Finally. Oh, thank goodness. All right. So even as it releases you, even though your leg is badly damaged, you are able to tumble safely out of the way without taking more damage. And although you are in a brutal amount of pain within your left leg, you are still able to limp into battle. We're going to go ahead and let Cassiel roll next for the next attack. What do we have? We have 10 damage so far.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I want to bring it down to its knees. So I'm going to try to go for one of its legs. I mean, to bring it down to its knees some. We can get a better hit.
Wait, so are you doing you're doing a like a specified attack?
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to go for one of the legs. I mean, even if it kneels down some, I mean that'll give us a better range of hit on it.
Okay. What I'll make you do is the same thing. You need to do a regular attack successfully, and then do an agility check after that to target. All right, go ahead.
All right. Yep.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you do the agility check. That's a critical success. So we're gonna skip that. All right, you buckle its back leg there by. Go ahead and roll for damage. Let you know how bad
All
it is
right.
to buckle that leg.
All right. Let's see here. So 1d8. Let's see here. Which one? 1d8.
Yeah.
+1.
+1. Ooh,
7.
Nice. Okay, yeah. You pretty much hit what would be the equivalent to an Achilles heel, and like you can feel tendons and stuff snapping, and just like you would see like a wounded animal like try to continue to move at a natural speed, but it's um, exceedingly limping now and sort of like um, really scrambling on really the three appendages keeping it up, that hoof type leg and those two claw arms at the front. Um, a bunch of black goo just trails off, and it tries to sort of skitter to one corner of the room, knocking over a couple of those statues. It turns itself slightly so it can reacquaint itself with you guys as its main target. The top body part hisses loudly and points at you, um, and screams like, "You could have had so much power with me." And now it's going to charge at you guys.
Grody.
19 though.
Oh.
But you guys are able to kind of like gangway, and like you guys all move out of the way as it crashes into the opposing wall. It turns around to face you guys again, but now finally it's Toast's turn to get some revenge. Roll for attack.
Come on, Toast.
So which roll do I do? Sorry.
20.
Your attack roll it'll be 20 attack equal to or lower than your attack.
So that's a 12. So brown plus agility divided by 2.
Yeah. Yes.
Huh? Brawn is 10 plus 1 is 11. Agility is 13. So that would be 2024 divided by 2, 12.
Yeah, so just roll 12 or lower and you're okay.
And I roll which dice? Sorry.
Dice.
20.
It's okay. We haven't played. Oh, nice.
Yep.
Very
yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, do dice 8. Dice 8 for damage. Oh, nice.
7.
Heck yeah.
7.
With a lot of vengeance in her eyes, Toast spins around and is able to easily connect with her short sword on the same hand on the same side of the body that this thing is crawling around on, and it's kind of buckled now to the point that um, the lower part of it has to like kind of collapse to the floor, and all it's able to do now is kind of lash out at you with these sort of spiky tentacles and the upper sort of secondary torso with the skull horn type face, which is like spitting at you, like lashing its tongue out, trying to rip and tear at you with the tentacles on its back and its sort of bug-like arm. And it goes back to it's in really bad shape though. Like black goo is all over, it's oozing out. You do notice like as this thing is getting like weaker and weaker and bleeding out more and more, the other two coffins are like starting to shake.
Oh.
But it now goes back to Kizit.
I'm gonna just kind of charge at it again.
Okay.
Am I able to do another tackle roll for this?
Your tackle is spent for this guy, but you can still do your other type of attacks.
I'd like to try and go up to fisticuffs him.
All right, that's what I figured. All right, roll your normal attack first.
Oh no, that's
Okay,
gonna
that
be a miss.
misses. So you try to take a swipe at it. You kind of slip on some of this goo and aren't able to land a proper hit. Let's go to Cassiel next.
Right. Let's see here. I mean, I'm going to see if I can actually plant my sword in its chest.
Okay. We're gonna do the same thing we did before, where you got to do main attack and then agility point.
Let's see here. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, the
Nope.
floor, it's
Dang.
getting hard to like really ground yourself. Everything's becoming like really slippery, so like planting your feet properly is becoming difficult. So you're kind of almost like as you approach it, it's almost like when you're running with socks on a wax tile floor. That's kind of how it feels right now as you're moving around. It's turn to attack. It's not happy right now. You see it start to point to the coffins, and even as it's lashing out at you, it's mumbling something under its breath. Let's roll for an attack. Oh man, this thing is not lucky today.
We're
Let me
all
just check.
slipping
Let me
and
just check
sliding.
something real quick. Okay, I just wanted to. The 19 counts. I just wanted to roll it again because I did 3 19s in a row, and I'm just like, am I stuck on 19? What is going on? Okay, it still misses. 3 doesn't count. I just wanted to check. Okay, because it's halfway focused on the coffins, it doesn't even look where it's swiping. It's just kind of like swiping out of survival instinct. While meanwhile, that other hand that is more hand shaped, pointing at it, you start to see like a black ring start to hover around its hand. Like it's almost like a black ring aura. And these little symbols, like in another language, are hovering within that black ring. And you see some of those symbols start to like flash and like hit the coffins, and now you're starting to see like a black crease, like a black sort of black light shining crease show in each of those coffins as they rumble more and more. It's definitely trying to open them or get out, awaken whatever's inside those two coffins to help it out. Toast, it's your turn.
We definitely got to kill this thing before it wakens them.
Can I read the text on the ring in old tongue?
Oh, you read whatever it's doing? Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead, make a check on that.
So that's charisma. Charisma is 9. 29. So 29 or lower. And that's a D20?
That'll be 100.
Okay.
So you got it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can't. Like this is like it looks like this writing is even older than old tongue, old common tongue. This is like old common tongue. Okay, anyway. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Come on, Toast. We need this.
So that's which one? Sorry.
D20. D20.
Yeah, D20. 15, that's too high, right? Because it's 12.
I think so.
Low. Okay, you miss as well. So like it's really getting difficult to hit this thing just due to all this nasty, greasy black goo. All right. You start to see the top pop off of one of those coffins, and a big sort of a nebulous pile of black goo is starting to form itself into some sort of humanoid shape that you can't quite figure out yet. It's continuing to chant and point to it with its finger. Go ahead and make your roll to attack. Kizit, sorry.
Oh,
Come on, Kizit. Come on.
oh, dude, I'm so nervous.
Come on. We need this.
No.
Oh.
Okay. You swipe again, and it's able to move itself just slightly out of the way. Go ahead, Cassiel.
All right, let's try this again. All right, come on.
You gotta
please.
do it. You gotta do it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Yes.
critical success.
Yo.
All right. Okay. Go ahead. Roll for damage on this one. 4
5.
plus 1, 5. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's just check on this. I'll let you go for the agility check because you're still trying to go for its chest, right?
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, go for the agility check too. Let's see if we can beat this.
All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Is that pass?
Oh, I got it. I
Okay,
got it.
okay.
Oh my God, I got it.
All right. You are able to plunge it directly into here. Let me grab my little fun pen. Oh, what did I just do? Wait, go back. No, what did I do? Stop. Wait, launch game. Are you guys still in the game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're here.
Okay, I kicked myself out somehow. I'm coming back. Give me
Oh
just a second.
no.
Okay, it's loading. It's loading. Why did it do that to me? I accidentally clicked something outside of the page and it knocked me over one more page. Give me just a second. I can still see chat and everything, but it's loading the. Okay, here we go. Whew. Okay, that had me worried for a second. Well, not now. We just had the most exciting part happen. Okay, let me back up just a little bit so I can. Whoa, too much. Okay, a little red pen. There we go. You plunge it right here into its chest because right now it's kind of like lowered on the ground. As you do that, you see the one hand that had that black ring around it. It like breaks, and it's kind of the strangest thing you've ever seen. They look like they're just metaphysical shapes around his hand, but they literally fall off like as if he was dropping a glass of water, and they crash on the floor and shatter. Um, as they do that, they condense into the same black goo, um, and that one coffin that doesn't have anything coming out of it that's shaking immediately stops shaking and just goes silent. The other one with the black goo rising out of it, it's like if something um, blasted with a giant gust of air and it splatters into no longer being any kind of shape, um, and sort of just splats disgustingly in the corner of the room right over here. Just like splatter. You guys right now are kind of like over in the middle of this area battling this thing since it actually like bounced off the wall when it tried to like bum rush you. So you're pretty far from that, luckily. But it just looks like someone shot the world's biggest paintball against the wall there with it. Um,
Oh geez.
it's just a black splatter. And finally, as that sword enters in through its torso and exits the other side, its head that was originally turned towards the black coffin, trying to raise something out of there, turns back towards you, and the sort of black light glow in its eyes starts to slowly fade, and it dribbles out some black goo from its mouth as it says, "We could have been so much." And its body is still holding this sort of disgusting group of body parts that have been grafted together in this disgusting form. But you start to notice almost like an arts and crafts project that was poorly glued together. The seams where all these body parts are put together start to like leak out. At first, just little trickles of black glue, and then more of it starts to like rush out. And then eventually, all the different body parts that were put together to make this thing accelerate and rot. And it's left as like a pile of black goo and extremely rotted out, decaying body parts from like multiple different animals. It looks like this was everything from a Velk to a Sapien to um, Felkin, like a little bit of everything, like creatures from the woods you've seen before, like aquatic animals, just like someone made a crazy um, mosaic of creatures. And
Jeez.
the light goes out in its eyes, and that's the end of it. And you just feel like kind of a heavy gloom start to lift off just the area. It almost feels like you were starting to like really feel like you were in a dire situation. It's almost like someone raised that off of your shoulders, like if it was a physical form of doom. You feel like a weight lifted off of all of you. You notice all the areas that were covered in that black goo. That stuff starts to dry up really quick and flake off. As it flakes off, it's almost like an unseen, like you don't feel a gust of wind, but it looks like a gust of wind hits those flakes And after they've dried off, they've removed from all the sort of vandalization that they've committed.
Whoa.
And even the black spills of goo that have come out of the coffins and that splatter on the wall, they immediately go from like a really shiny, sort of viscous, black gooey to like dry, then sort of ashen dry, then like really sort of light gray, then almost just like a flaky wax type white, and they blow away. And just as you guys are just literally trying to recover, like just catching your breath after this insane fight, you notice little by little that's happening to the rest of this stuff. Like the decaying parts of the arms are like slowly sort of just turning to ash and kind of slowly blowing away. Um, the hallway torches that were ever torches glowing blue, they all turn orange, and the place is way better lit up. Um, you even start to notice like the carpet in the hallway. Um, Even though it looks like beaten down and like trampled from years of pilgrimages, it's like someone's re-sewing it back together and it's becoming brighter. Like someone's like literally refurbishing it in front of your eyes, but there's no one there actually doing that, like sewing it back together and threading it. But it is slowly looking nicer and nicer. Um, Looking down the hallway, you start to see like bones and ash like getting blown out of the pit full of spikes and stuff like that. Um, yeah, it's like just becoming almost like a totally different place. Like it's suddenly rotating
It's
back and
restoring itself.
yeah, it's like restoring itself, like healing, like as if you like erased a virus from this place, more or less. All right, so what do we do?
Does the ring that I have on my finger, does it do anything?
Oh, sorry, yeah, that turned to ash too and blew away, and so did the other ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Even the nice little pillows.
They actually, yeah, they start to look like they're really old until finally it's like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, where the guy suddenly ages like a billion years really quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. That's what happens to everything in the room that was brought there by the tomb shifter. Um, so
Dang.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, unless there's anything else in this place, I mean, I would say at this point,
We
yeah,
can
I mean,
go. Yeah, we can go talk to what's his face about how we just saved his kid.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But
you cleared this place out. You pretty much
Mm.
vanquished the big evil.
even though we need to get toast to a healer,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still have a potion.
you guys are like I mean you are beaten and battered for sure. She can limp like but you could also just like drink a potion, yeah.
Um, let's see what we can do about saving the potion for now. If you're okay with
yeah.
that,
Yeah, your guys
because
you could limp back to town. Well, I mean,
yeah, let's go back to town and replenish.
I would say like yeah, just at least limp out of the temple at the very least because you guys are leaving it now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, presumably, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you
Y-
can really stay around for this much longer. Yeah,
Yeah.
so as you do,
Is the Chiron still
yeah,
outside?
that's what I was gonna say. When you get outside, the first thing he says is, I mean, you guys are holding his wheel as a shield, and he's like, "My wheel!" Like he looks like you just brought him like the best gift ever for Christmas. He runs up to you and he's like, "Quickly, quickly, like just sit down." And like he has you guys like sit down on the back while he's like slowly repairing this wheel. Um, and this guy is like quick to work with this. It's like he's repaired it like a bunch of times. And he has it back together in no time at all. And he's like, "You guys just rest. We'll get you back." And you guys kind of just like conk out. I mean, you guys are exhausted after that fight. It was kind of crazy. You feel like, you feel physically tired because you've been working on this cave, doing all these different traps, puzzles, fights, etc. But you almost feel like kind of like emotionally drained and like mentally drained at the same time. Like it's like a full body drain. Like you've had to like exercise far beyond just your physical limits, but like your mental limits as well. It's not really easy to put into words, but it was like a crushing weight of doom that you were feeling as these creatures, as the tomb shifter came out and as he started to raise those things were called black mantles. He was like raising these two kind of really nasty creatures called black mantles, and if they would have gotten out, it would have been way worse. Um, so you get back to town after kind of falling into a sort of deep slumber on the way back, and your dreams and stuff are just like these dark and twisted dreams. And you see sort of like an old flashback from the image, from the point of view of these elemental gods. Um, they don't have humanoid forms like you would imagine. Like it's not just guy made of fire shoots fire. They're like really strange versions of it. Like the fire is like literally like multiple wheels rotating in and out of each other. Um, the rock is like a rock, but it has like eyeballs sticking out all over it. Um, the water is sort of a eel shape, like you saw on the wall, that eel shape, but as if it was like clear and made of water. And the blood is more of like like the verm. Um, and they're all like rotating in and out of each other, like not like standing one next to each other side by side, like they're about to fight Thor. What's his name? Thanos. It's not like an Avengers type formation. It's this weird sort of like they're like undulating and rotating in and out of each other as they fight back sort of this viscous black liquid. And it is a dream, like sort of a nightmare of that black liquid having been closed around them and them able to slowly like fight it back until it releases them. And as that comes to an end of them kind of like fighting through this black viscous liquid, you're like shaken awake, like, oh, hey, oh, okay, woof, oh, all right, and you're back. And right away, a couple of the townsfolk run up to you. Um, it's the head guard. What's his name? Hold on, I gotta go back to my. I don't remember all these
It's
damn
like
names.
Orlog.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Orlog. I want to say it is. Um, I remember Feld, Mr. Feld. Yeah, it is Orlog. Wow, good memory. Holy cow. Guard Captain Orlog runs up to you. So does Mr. Feld. Um, and they're like, something's changed. Something's different. Like all the bodies that were in the middle of that town square where they're like all rotting and like half eaten and stuff. Here, let me go back to that. We'll switch so you guys can see that. Move party here. They're all gone, and like all the blood splatter and everything around it, it's all gone. Um, and um, the town just seems like way more alive. People are out actually like taking care of their cattle again. Gardeners are out in their sark seed farms and stuff like that. The mood has shifted greatly. Like people aren't like, "Yay, the town's safe!" Like it's not like that, but it's just like a normal everyday town. It's not kind of like people huddled in their houses, kind of really like gloom and doom because they don't want to be the next one eaten by the tomb shifter. Like they can just tell like that thing's not coming tonight, and all the bodies like melted away. They disappeared into like the black goo and then into ash and like flew away. And like Orlog and Feld come to you there and they're like, you beat it, didn't you? You conquered it, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, we did at this point, even though, I mean, we thought there for a second that, I mean, we were going to be the next ones taken by it.
All right. Like Orlog seems like, Feld is kind of like, oh, thank goodness it really is gone. My son's not going to be eaten. But Orlog is like, he's like, I knew you guys could do it. He like takes you by the shoulders and is like shaking you. He's like, I knew it. I definitely hired the right people. Well, not hired. He didn't hire you, but he's like, I definitely chose the right people to train. He's like, now someone needs to answer. And that someone is inside of there. And he points to the town mayor's like giant sort of manor. It's a manor. Lord Camdor, if you remember.
Hmm.
He was just kind of laughing about setting these people up to be eaten on there. Apparently, he hasn't, according to Orlog, this is Orlog kind of just like feeding you a bunch of information. He's like, he hasn't come out since everybody disappeared from the town square, like hanging station. He's like, you've shaken him to his core. He was depending on this showing up tonight, and it's done, and none of us have anything to fear anymore. He's like, but now the town wants answers, and you are going to be the people I bring forward to get those answers. Because any of us, he can put us in our place and he can take away whatever we have in this town. But you guys are the outsiders who have nothing to lose. We're marching in there and we're getting answers. But can we do that next time?
We're good.
He says that too. He's like, can like he's like, but I think right now you guys should take a rest and to find out what levels you want to get and level up and restack your potions and stuff. No, he doesn't say that,
It's like we'll get answers tomorrow.
tomorrow. Sleep on it. Your vengeance needs a nap.
He's got the procrastinator debuff or something.
The procrastinator debuff. You do notice though, like I will say, like as he's doing that, like like shaking you by the shoulders, like yeah, you got him. Like he's like super pumped. You can tell like he's ready. You can tell he probably wanted to march in there and literally kill this guy himself, but knows he could possibly like lose everything he's earned as a guardsman. But like even like as he's saying this, the humble farmers and like even the Sarksig addicts that are like lined up against the gates, like they're kind of like eyeing you and kind of like smirking, like, yeah, go do it. Yeah, guys should go in there and do it. Like they kind of give you like a thumbs up, like, yeah, go in there, do it. And like they're trying to pretend
Everybody's
like they're not
hyping it
hearing
up.
this. They're like, I'm just working on my garden, but they're kind of like, go fucking get them. So, yeah. We'll save that though for next time because that's going to be like a big role play session when you confront this guy. This is going to be some tumult. But yeah, all right, we got through the we got through the really hard part of the tomb shift.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, we freaking killed it. That was crazy.
Yeah, there was a couple ways to get around this. You could have waited for it to come to town at night and fought it there. That would have been a thing. That would have been like probably one of the worst ways to go about it. But you could have, headed out after that, after you got the four things, and been like, oh, okay, let's take the rings and leave. You could have like if you didn't put on the ring, like if you didn't actually put it on your finger, you could have taken those, and like the coffins would have never opened.
Oh,
Yeah, but like what happened, you'd eventually been like cursed with the black mantle curse. You like slowly become black mantles and have to like become kind of the slaves of the tomb shifter.
yeah.
But immediately putting it on is just kind of like, oh, wake up! Like I didn't expect you to do
It's
that.
like we're here.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to just like directly put it on. So that was interesting.
Well, I'm just glad that she didn't get her legs and arms ripped off.
Yeah, that's what it was trying to add to its body. It's collecting body parts. So you pretty much were like, yeah, go for it. Grab some more body parts.
Grateful for the save, boys.
Yeah. Good save. Glad you guys didn't just stand there and eat some chips.
No, that was like freaking panic mode for me. I don't know. I was scared.
Yeah. That was a pretty extreme scene. Yeah, I will say like, okay, like he doesn't hustle you over there right away. He does kind of like be like, okay, let's talk this about what we're gonna do. Let's make some plans. So he helps you limp because you guys still have wounds and stuff on you. Over to the Church of Immolation and Father Tarv. Brother Tarv. It's Father Fowl and Brother Tarv. Um, Father Fowl is like sitting up now in his bed. He still looks like way not good. Um, but you can see a weak smile on his face that he's glad you've returned. He can't really speak too much yet because he's still like super weak, but Brother Tarv's like stoked. He's like, I knew my followers of the immolation are the only ones who could have accomplished this. Truly, this is a great act for the church. We will be known throughout all of Indula because of you. and he kind of like ignores Castiel and Toast, but yeah, he's talking to you straight on, Kizit. He's like, you like your name will be known throughout the Immolation Church. Truly, you are one of the chosen bird.
Heck yeah, dude.
Um,
And don't you forget it.
yeah, baptism through fire, my son. So he's gonna let you guys kind of like patch yourself up and everything, like take a moment and like while he's kind of like dressing your wounds as you sit there in sort of his equivalent to a med bay. And while he's doing that, Orlog sits down with you, gets you some drinks and stuff, some food, and you guys start to discuss like what we're gonna do about Lord Camdor, because Lord Camdor's freaking out right now. He expected this scam to keep going, where he could keep taking people's land, threatening people, bribing people to have other people put to the stake. So we'll discuss that in the next episode. Oh shoot, it's already 9:30. Holy shit, man. Okay. Yeah, I got work tomorrow, so I better go to bed soon. But all right, we got through this one. We're pretty much done with this campaign quest for this one. We got the next one ready to go though. We'll pick up
Heck yeah.
we'll pick up from here next week. Think about, okay, hold on. Let me, before I log off for tonight, I want you to, oh no, this is the wrong book. Think about your experience points. What you want to spend them on. I didn't do total experience points yet. I'll let you know on the next one. I got to kind of do some math to figure this out, how many you got. But you got a decent amount because you killed 4 different guys, and then you finished the big bad at the end. Where is my thing for accumulating experience? Oh, rewards. Here we are. If you want to add hit points, basic stats, you can start to buy new skills. You can I'll take a picture of the other skills, the other 5 skills that are beyond the skills you have. And you never used your fate count. That's true. We've never used fate. I forgot about that. I'll take a picture for tomorrow and just send you like stuff you
Okay.
can spend your experience points on. I'll also let you guys know how many you have. So it's got how much each thing costs and how much you'll get for finishing this quest. Sound good?
Badass.
Sounds
And
good.
can I just have one more question
Sure,
before you jump off?
sure.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Can you tell me what treasure we ended up getting from the demon head or the devil statue or whatever?
The ivory.
Yeah, it was like an ivory statue, a pair of
Oh,
earrings,
you
and
want
then
to
there
know
was
how
like
much
one.
it's worth?
No, not necessarily worth. I just wanted to write down that stuff.
Oh, okay.
That
So you've got
have
an
it.
ivory statue, an ivory reptile statue, a scratched bronze bell.
Okay, that's what I was missing.
All right.
Okay. I forget what the third one. So I hope
There was like a
that.
pair of diamond earrings.
Pair
That's right. A
earrings.
spiral-shaped diamond earrings. That's right. Whew. What a day.
Oh, that was badass.
Yeah, that was a good ending to that one. I'm glad we got through the rest of that quest. I wanted to cap that one off so we could get a little bit farther. All right. Sound good, everybody?
Yes,
Sounds
sir.
good.
Of course, if you have any questions, just hit me up in Discord. I'll be happy to answer anything. I'm gonna start to prep me and my son for bed because it's back to Monday school tomorrow. All right.
I've got the same thing coming up too, so I get it.
All right, guys. That was a good one. I'll talk to you guys sometime during this week, and we'll get ready for probably the next quest. Probably Saturday, unless we switch to Sunday again. Either one's fine. Okay?
All right.
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right, guys.